What's going on, everybody? David here, back with another video. So we're going to do another stimulus check update today, and we're going to take a look at Cory Booker. So Cory Booker is talking, Senator Cory Booker, he's talking about the either standalone bill or big package. That's the question that he was asked. We're going to take a look at this clip, and then we're going to talk about it on the other end. I'm still for the standalone, but he's going to give his reasons why he thinks that maybe we should be looking at the bigger package. But first off, you guys can do me a favor, please hit the like button. It does help with the YouTube algorithm. Also, please subscribe to the channel, hit that little bell notification, that way you'll get notified anytime we put out a video. All right, let's get straight to this clip, and then we're going to talk about it.
But I guess my question is it crazy for me to think that you could just break things up and call votes on stuff? Like, okay, $1,400 checks for everyone. Who we got? Up or down? And I mean, I don't know if that would get 60 votes. I think it probably wouldn't, but it does seem to me like that might be a useful thing to do at some point. I know that there's this sort of idea that you want the package together, you want to start breaking it up because you sacrifice things, but it just seems like I'm just worried about each day that goes by with negotiations behind closed doors.
Right. Well, I am very well aware before I got here as a mayor of a large city, and I watched how much Democrats worked on the Affordable Care Act,
yes,
how much they worked on the bailout package in 2009 when cities like mine were in crisis. They made compromises to try to get Republican votes, and how many Republican votes did they actually get? So I just want to understand that I'm a guy that believes in working across the aisle and building coalitions. But if we are going to bend and not pick up their votes, I would rather put a package through reconciliation that will meet the crisis of a pandemic, meet the crisis of an economic downturn that has, in some measures, is worse as a Great Depression, and let Americans feel that we are serious and about business. They did that with a toxic Trump tax cut, didn't get one of us to vote for it. They heralded it as his biggest accomplishment. Not only did they blow trillion-dollar deficits, but that most of that, the overwhelming majority of those tax breaks, went to the wealthiest amongst us in corporations. And so I'm sorry, we are in a crisis. People are hurting. Get on board, come to the table, work with us, or I think we should be using the measures we have to get this done for the American people and meet the urgency of the moment.
All right, so that was Cory Booker. And I mean, you know what? You can't really argue with what he's saying. I mean, he's saying that there's no reason to bend if they're not going to go along with it anyway. So if the Republicans aren't going to go along with it, there's no reason to bend and try to do the standalone bills, the $1,400 stimulus check standalone bill, if he already knows that they're not going to bend and go for it. I don't know. The way I look at it, you want to show that you're trying to do something, right? And I think that if you're trying to do this big package, what's going to happen is there's going to be a lot of talk, and there's going to be a lot of negotiating, going back and forth, back and forth. How long do you negotiate before you just say, you know what, we're done with this, we're going with the budget reconciliation? Because if you wait too long, people are suffering throughout this whole thing, and we saw 8 months of suffering. We don't want to see another couple of months of suffering before people can get more aid. And so I think if you went with a $1,400 standalone stimulus check, got that taken care of, or at least addressed it, at least put it on the floor in the House, approved it in the House, sent it over to the Senate, and tried to see if you can get it approved, people see that things are happening. And even if it doesn't go through the Senate, then you go through the budget reconciliation with a big package. And then people will see, okay, they're not, because all they're going to see right now, they don't know what's going on behind closed doors. If people don't know what these negotiations, just like we didn't know what was going on. I was doing daily updates just to try to give you the information that was provided, but a lot of the stuff we didn't know about. And so if people don't know what's going on in the negotiations, they just see it as they're not, we don't have another package. It's another day, another day, no package, another day, no package. And so I think if you go with the standalone, the $1,400 stimulus check, the standalone bill, get it approved in the House, send it over to the Senate, at least they see something is happening, and then leave it up to the senators. If the Republican senators don't want to go with this $1,400 stimulus check, that's fine. Everyone will know about it. And then you say, okay, they don't want to go with that, so we're going to put everything together and we're going to do a bigger bill. At least the public will see that you're trying to do something. And I think that's very, very important. And I mean, Democrats, they have one shot. This is it. Okay. And I didn't show you the whole clip of Cory Booker, but he was talking about that as well. Like, this is it. This is our one shot. We have to do something big for the American people, or in 2 years, we're going to lose power. And so I want to know what you guys think. What do you guys think about this? Do you think that Cory Booker's strategy is right? You know what? We shouldn't bend at all. You know, because if we bend and they don't go along with it, then we're going to go ahead and do the big bill anyway. Or do you think they should at least try to get this $1,400 stimulus check through first? That way people can start receiving the money and then work on this larger package that will have a lot more money for the different programs. Let me know down below. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe for more, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.